Dr. Lionel Kankeu Fonkoua is leading a clinical trial through a Robert A. Winn Diversity in Clinical Trials Award program.
It's a program that's designed to make sure that those clinical trials are community designed, conducted, and informed. To make sure that whatever research we do, we have the intent from the get-go of thinking about the communities that are at risk, vulnerable, and most likely to benefit.
His study focuses on the immigrant African and Asian communities of Minnesota with a high prevalence of hepatitis-induced hepatocellular carcinoma, a type of liver cancer.
This is an at-risk population that we are intentionally targeting because they are not represented in a lot of our immunotherapy trials.
And that can be a problem for the patients who need treatment most.
It's very important to make sure that the at-risk population, the vulnerable population, that's going to most likely benefit the most from the therapy is represented, because you have to tell them, it's hard to tell a patient, this is a study, a clinical trial that had 1,000 patients, only 2 of them, or 1 to 2%, were actually like you. This is again the area that was treated.
Representation and building trust matter when working with patients.
It helps with that initial contact, that initial trust. Someone might be more receptive if it's coming from someone from the same race, from the same ethnicity, or more importantly, from the same background and life experience.
Through the study, Dr. Kankeu Fonkoua hopes to help patients who are not eligible for surgery by combining radiation therapy with a dendritic cell vaccine, a type of immune cell modified in a laboratory and given after radiation therapy.
That's a combination of radiation therapy with a dendritic cell vaccine. That's innovation. That's an innovative type of approach to really use the patient's own cells that we modify, immune cells that we modify, to target their own tumor-specific antigens. So those are therapies that 5-10 years ago or more we didn't have the ability to do, and I think that's kind of where we're moving forward.
What may be surprising is that Dr. Kankeu Fonkoua says he did not intend to be a doctor.
I was supposed to be an engineer.
It was his grandmother's battle with gastric cancer.
There were not a lot of research going on
that steered him toward a new path.
My parents definitely raised me with that scientific method, both scientists, but I think the drive to go into this humane profession is the spirit behind it is my grandmother.
He says his grandmother's spirit inspires him still to this day.
So right now you have a good quality of life. To be honest, in every patient, I see her and I see an opportunity to hopefully provide better care and hopefully outcomes than what she had.
For the Mayo Clinic News Network, I'm Joel Streed.